Apple Watch Series 9. I'm wearing the pink one. For you video listeners, you can, video viewers, you can see it. For your audio listeners, I'll just tell you I'm wearing a pink watch right now.
Nice.
Sick band.
It's going well. Yeah, I've got the recycled band.
The Nike, what do they call that? The Nike Sport Band, right?
Sport band, yeah. And it's, as we mentioned last time, made up of a bunch of flecks of a bunch of old recycled sport bands, which is pretty cool. So no two are alike. They're all unique. I'm not over the fact that it's a completely carbon neutral product. And I know we talked about this last time, but I just want to stress that's the entire life cycle of the product.
Like I went to bed at like 26%. I woke up and it was at 25%.
You went to bed at 26%?
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
And you didn't plug it in?
No, on purpose.
Oh,
I wanted to get
on purpose. Okay.
Testing.
Oh,
Testing.
Is your phone your alarm?
Yeah.
You are bold.
That's
sir.
bold.
Well, I
Oh,
also
man.
wake up naturally
Anything like
before my alarm.
under 20%, I'm not going to risk that. 25, 26.
Well, the standby time is good. So I went to bed with 26%, woke up at 25. So that was like, okay, I slept like 6.5, 7 hours and it dropped 1%. Do you guys know when Paint first came out?
No.
You want to guess?
Oh, God. What version of Windows didn't have paint? I feel like it's always had paint.
94.
Do you want to guess, Marquez? When did Paint come out?
When did paint come out? 91.
Are you
1985.
really?
Yeah. Wow. This is a 37-year coming
Long time
situation.
making.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there, there's a paint diehard who's just like,
38 years.
This is the best day of his life. How do
Yeah.
I like remove what I already
Let's let
have
them
in
opt
paint?
out after we have trillions of
Yeah.
images.
It's just an awkward conversation because OpenAI is getting sued from like every direction right now, from people being like, I did not consent to you using my stuff. And now they're trying to be more proactive about it, but it's like the damage has kind of already been done. And now just saying like, we will use your stuff unless you opt out is kind of strange. So I don't know.
Forgiveness, not permission.
Yeah.
But no one forgives you.
And all, yeah. Currently, they have no plans that have been laid out to the public as to have a free version of this, which is interesting. Kind of crazy because, you know, they just dropped DALL-E 2, they just dropped ChatGPT. Now everything is kind of starting to go behind a paywall, which is interesting for a company that was originally nonprofit and is now a capped profit company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of this somehow shocks me at all.
Yeah. It's kind of the natural progression of capitalism.
Do you think we'll continue to see like the newer versions behind the paywall and then the version gets dropped out of the paywall into like the free version?
I don't know.
It's probably the easiest way
They
of doing
could
it.
do that, but I think that they're keeping the public access at a like much lower tier just because of like AI regulation hasn't caught up yet, and they don't really know what they're
That's
doing.
why it's not all the money they want to make.
Yeah, right. That's the reason. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, chugging along.
Pretty soon, DALL-E will just make whole waveform episodes.